I'm glad we cleared
But
that up.
anyways, we walk towards the lair, and we're going to go and investigate it.
Okay. Investigate it?
Investigate. That's how we say it in this world.
Okay. That's fine. You can do that. Oris, behind you guys, goes, don't you guys want to know what it does?
Boris, brave
I'd
friend.
love to know it.
Sure.
And Dalamar, like, pats him on the shoulder and says, now, if they don't feel like understanding the power
No,
they have,
no,
that's
I'd love
fine.
to
Let them
know.
be.
Oh, Dalamar, we'd love to know the power we have. Sure.
That rod I gave you, it's a rod of lightning bolts. It's
Lightning.
more than substantial payment for your work today.
Excellent. Thank you. And
Dalamar
anyone can cast these lightning?
Smiles at you and says, its command word is my name.
So I say Dalamar, and it shoots lightning bolts.
Yes, up to 3 times a day.
Excellent. Thank you for this hot rod.
He gives you a smirk, and then he turns back to his companion, and they disappear in a flash of light.
Would have been hilarious if they missed it and then they're just there and they're like, well, fuck.
Neil, can anyone understand how to use that rod?
You have understood. Everyone heard that, so
Yeah.
I'll just put that.
I bet I'd be a great rod user.
Anyways,
That's what she said.
yeah.
I know.
God damn. We'll settle the rod later, but let's go investigate the lair and see if we can find out if there's any other treasure to be had.
Alright.
Okay. So you guys head back towards the ruined building that the dragon was living in.
We
And
start
you
checking it out.
see some broken columns. You see chipped granite lying on the ground. A lot of mold has grown on places. There's some vines coming in from where the roof is caved in, but you don't see any wealth lying about.
I think we should look more. Can we, like, really look into, like, every little corner?
Sure.
It shouldn't have
So
nothing.
Abigail starts digging around through the different corners and debris, looking for things. What are the rest of you guys doing while she does that?
I'm just studying the rod. Whoever has that.
Vincent has it.
So I'm looking at it. I try to grab it from him but he can either let me have it or not, whatever he wants.
If he just grabs at it, I guess I don't hand it over to him. I give him like the big brother look of like, what the fuck?
let me see it.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
All right, then I hand it over to him.
No, I'm just like looking at the rod.
Okay. It's
Uh,
about the same dimensions I gave you earlier. It's made entirely of brass, and at the very top is a small, a very, very small, like marble-sized glass orb with some what looks like sand inside of it.
Okay.
So as we're all searching, I just kind of say, gentlemen, I think we need to get back to a near city and recuperate our losses. My armor has taken damage. I know I need to repair that. My sword has taken damage, so we need to talk about the sword situation, whether or not Bregor will be keen to me swapping swords with him, or if we think I even should, or... And then we have to decide who's going to use the rod. Or if we're going to sell it. I think we should keep it. I'm guessing
in
lightning's
cloud
quite
of
powerful.
darkness.
Yeah, lightning's pretty strong.
I say
But
we keep it.
also, we've been noticing that people have been taking advantage of us only having 2 people that are really ranged. This could be a nice way around that, right?
Yeah. I don't think we should sell it by any means.
No, I don't think so either.
So, how far away from... We're still in the... Wherever, like, the dragon lived or whatever, Neil? Right?
Yeah, you guys are in the middle of the swamp.
I'm going to walk back over towards the dragon and just see... Like... If he... Like... I'd just see what's going on near the dragon.
Okay. So you leave the ruined building and start walking towards the dragon. Meanwhile, Jen, you have not found anything. Bregor, you're standing just outside the dragon lair, but you don't know that. You see nothing but pitch blackness.
I'm just holding on to my rope.
So I'm going to say to the general masses, like, my argument then would be that it should be either Tugabutt or I that use the rod, but because Tugabutt does have some range spells, perhaps I should use it if people are on board with that.
I mean, I have no issue with this, with just giving it to whoever needs it in whatever fight we fight in.
Well, the thing is if a fight happens upon us, we don't want to be exchanging a rod. You want the person that's probably going to use it carrying it, right? It doesn't have to be mine, but it's what I would carry on my person so that I could then use it in case someone levitates and then we need me to shoot them.
Sure. Let's just think on a little longer. We got to get out of here first. What do we notice around the dragon, Neil?
Is the dragon still there? Did you leave with it?
The dragon's corpse is still there.
Then we should.
You're
try
still
to
inside
get
though,
some-
looking at stuff. You're digging through all the corners and all the
Yeah.
piles looking for stuff. So, Tadagub, you get up to the dragon, and you notice that its eyes and teeth and tongue is gone, and its body is slightly desiccated, meaning dried out.
Is there what's going on like around it? Is there any other?
It's just sitting in the water.
And there's no other creatures or anything like that we can see, or that I can see?
Nothing looks unusual.
And is like how deep is the water around here? Am I in water right now? Is it going
It's
up
like
to my
up
knees?
to the knee of a normal person, so it would probably go up to like your shin.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just turn back to the party and tell them they're back over in the cave, so I'll walk back over there and tell them that Dalamar and Oris took the tongue, the teeth, the eyes, and that there's nothing left of value on the dragon.
Neil, do I know if the scales are worth anything? Or if there's anything left on his body that would be worth something? Like, I don't know, horns?
Dragon scales can be worth something. People do like to make dragon scale armor, but it is laborious to remove this hide from the dragon. And while the scales are once treated, dragon scale armor is lighter than normal scale armor. It is still like a hefty task to take the skin off the dragon and then haul it back to a city. It's not, a 5-minute job.
But how much would it be worth?
Hard to say. If you were to, skin the whole dragon and bring all of his scales back, you could get anywhere from, like 1,000 to 20,000 gold. But at the same time, it might take you between a week and a month and a half to do it. You really don't know. You've never skinned a dragon before.
Would Breger know something like that?
Breger has also never skinned a dragon.
Okay.
No one has ever skinned a dragon in your party.
Okay.
Also, the nearby towns probably couldn't buy 20,000 gold worth of dragon scales if that's what you could sell it for.
Gotcha.
Guys, how about we go to the closest town and try to sell the location of the dragon to a dragon skinner?
We could do that, but I mean, who's to say someone won't get to it first, and then what if they come over here, then they get...
I bet nobody's gonna start skinning a dragon randomly. If it takes weeks and months.
I think there will definitely be poachers that come out here and deal with the dragon. I
But
don't
they
want to
don't
send...
know.
Yeah, I don't want to send someone to possibly get in trouble. What the fuck? That's bad on us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just freed Dalmor from a fucking curse, so...
I don't give a fuck about Dalamar. I hope we never see that guy again.
But you care about that random citizen that skins dragons for a living?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
So from out of the cloud of darkness, the rest of the party hears, I think we should try and skin it. And
I agree!
we can just skin it for like a day or so and just see what we can get and then leave the rest.
Yeah, we can skin some. At least we can
Yeah.
get like a nice little shirt made out of dragon or something.
I'm going to use my daggers to begin skinning some for myself, I suppose, Neil.
Okay. So basically the whole party except for Breger goes over to skin the dragon.
I'm not
No.
skinning it.
Tadagub, what are you doing?
I'm just laughing at all these idiots and walking back over to the town.
Okay. So Breger is stuck holding the end of a rope. Gets led halfway back to the
I
dragon.
grab the rope and say, Breger, come on, let's go. I start walking towards the town.
Gregor, you are led by your rope. You don't know where anything else is. You start walking back towards the town.
But I hear him say it, right?
Yeah.
So then
You
I
can say
stop.
anything you want. Okay, you stop.
Yeah, because I realize that the rope is JP is now leading the rope.
I'm still
and
pulling it. I don't stop.
I like.
So we have a tug of war going on between.
No, I let go of the rope. Yeah.
Tug, you have 50 feet of rope now.
All right.
Actually, can we do the tug of war?
Yeah. You'll probably win.
Okay, I try to yank the rope away. From
I immediately just sit down.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a tug of war. So it's opposed strength checks, but you get +1 for every 50 pounds that you weigh.
Oh lord.
So I'm at like +8.
No, you're... How much... You weigh 400?
Yeah, 420.
You should weigh more than 420. No, maybe not.
I'm 8 feet 420, but that's without gear, I think.
Yeah.
With gear on, it's
Your gear is another 87 pounds.
so 500
Yeah, so you get a +10.
+10.
Gregor, you weigh 140 pounds with 100 pounds of gear. So you
And
get
he's in an
+4.
RXL.
+4.
Wait, I don't get any more for sitting down and pulling, but
No, because we're going to say if you sit down, you won't be able to pull him towards you very well because you need like the whole range of being able to like lean and pull back.
Okay.
But we'll give you, so we'll say the sitting makes you harder to move, but harder to move him. So we're just going to even it out.
okay, sounds good.
So +10. So Gregor, you roll d20 plus 15 plus 4. So you roll d20 plus 19.
So I roll a D44.
No, you roll
12 plus 10.
d20 plus 10, which is no.
Or
But
40,
you roll d20 plus 22, as
42.
opposed to d20 plus 22.
Rolled. Sorry, I understand what you're saying. I have a maximum of D20 or maximum of 42 that I can roll.
22.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Let's roll at the same time.
you ready?
Yeah,
3,
1.
2, 1, roll.
No.
All right, so you kind of pull, and Tuttiga like leans back, sits down, and like tugs the rope, and Breger goes like flying across the swamp and like lands face first in the water.
Now the question is, am I still in this smoke or is he outside of it?
No, you were about 30 feet out from him, and it's a 15-foot radius, so you're still plenty far out.
All right. I realize I'm outmatched here, so I drop the rope. And I say, fuck it.
All right, so I just start walking towards the town, tugging on the rope.
All right, the rope drags in the swamp behind you. Vincent and Abigail, you guys have taken daggers to the dragon, and you're finding it incredibly difficult to like get through the hide and then like start sawing your way out. It's like a huge pain in the ass.
Can I get enough to make something that would be big enough to make like a pouch that could contain a ferret?
Possibly. It's going to take a while, though. It's going to take...
Damn.
So just to share with you, Neil, my intention is to skin enough that I can have it like woven into my armor, I suppose, when I go get it repaired.
How do you weave skin into solid metal?
It's dragon skin, man. It's badass.
How do you weave it into metal?
Well, I mean, how do you make armor out of the skin, anyways, right?
Then it would just be dragon scale armor. You wouldn't have plate mail. It'd be a different type of armor.
What's the different? What's this class?
Yeah, 4 less.
4 less.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just got my armor repaired, it'd be better.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop that
It'd be
shit.
good for Abby, probably.
Yeah.
It'd be one better than what Abby has now, and it would probably it would inflict some penalties on her thief ability checks.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, then
Dragon
I
scale
stop.
armor is light and supple, but elven chainmail is much easier to run around and do thiefy stuff in since
I
it's a
see.
lot more flexible.
Would I be able to find more of my lost money in the pound if I spent more time in it?
Possibly, but now you can't find even where you were standing when it happened.
I just head back to town too. Then.
Okay.
Hey, Vince, you
So-
want to help me out with this rope?
I think you got that, friend.
Tuttigub and
Break-
Vincent are walking back toward town. Breger is like sitting in the water in pitch blackness. Abigail's like sitting on a dragon thigh, like taking a dagger to it.
I'll just keep doing that until he sees something, I guess. If
Who?
I happen... Brigger.
Okay.
He's like in complete darkness. I won't leave him alone.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's being pulled.
Brego,
No,
are you
he's
go
not.
with,
No, not
Yeah.
anymore. I let go of the rope.
Oh,
That's
I
why
didn't hear this. I let go part. Okay. Sorry.
No, after you beat me in the tug of war, I let it go.
Okay, my bad.
So I'll
Brigger,
keep
you
skinning
cool with
until
swapping
Brigger
swords?
sees something.
What?
Okay.
Ask
So
Brego if it's cool with swapping swords.
Yes, but do you think mine's better?
Yours has a better chance to hit, whereas mine will charge up with each kill.
Right.
So,
I'm
with
sure
our
that-
combined blind fighting, by just the sheer weight of hearing where his voice is, I perfectly toss the sword in that direction harmlessly towards him.
okay.
And
Brigger,
then
you
I-
hear a splash a few feet away from you.
I decapitate him, yeah.
If I hold my hand up in front of my face, can I see it?
Nope.
Well, okay.
Well,
You hear the splash, it sticks in the ground here.
Yeah, I will just feel around in the swamp for where I heard the splash, I guess.
Brego, if
Oh,
you
damn
be
it!
so
You find
kind,
it like right away.
Nice. Okay.
toss me
So
that bright blade.
I sheath it, and then I chuck the bright blade sword out.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, catch
Vincent, a sword comes like towards you and lands fairly close to you.
I retrieve it. Thank you kindly, sir.
Yep.
And as I'm walking back with Tugabutt, and I guess Bregor is sitting at this point, so he's becoming further behind us. No. We just head to town, I guess.
Okay. So Tutagub and Vincent head to town. Abigail starts going to town on the dragon. Brager stands about waiting for his darkness to wear off. Like half an hour later, you guys still can't. Brager still can't see shit.
wow. How am I doing on my pouch?
You have-
Trading thing?
You are most of the way there with your pouch. You think probably another 15, maybe 20 more minutes, and you will like actually have ripped off enough dragon scale for your pouch.
Awesome. In 20 minutes, Brigger, we can leave even if you're still blind. I'll guide you.
How are you going to guide me?
With my voice. I say while I keep skinning.
Alright. Wait, do you have rope?
I think I have like a tiny string.
I lost my rope. No, I don't think a string's going to
No,
that's
your
fine.
your string got destroyed. I rolled saving throws for all of your normal crap to see what lived and what died.
Damn, the string didn't survive acid. Who would have known?
Just so listeners know, I did not take disfigurement from the acid because I didn't critically fail against the acid.
You can do that? You can like look uglier?
Yeah.
If you get hit in the
charisma.
face with acid, yeah, you can look uglier.
Oh, man.
I got burned, but it's just nothing but a flesh wound.
If I got hit with acid, would it lower my charisma?
Conceivably.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, if you
saved
get hit with
against
enough
it, though.
fire in the face, you could get, your charisma lowered.
Yeah.
You get frostbite
Right.
in the face, your charisma could get lowered.
Hmm.
You get hit with a big enough sword in the face, your charisma could get lowered.
I didn't realize all of this.
Yeah.
It's like it's a real life.
Yeah.
So I'm just walking towards town, Neil. Like you can.
Yeah,
Right,
me
right,
and- me and Vincent
So you and
are walking.
Tutagub get to town way before anyone else does.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Tugabutt and say, I'm gonna head off to an armor. I need to repair my stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go.
It's
Yes.
dark
It's
by the
dark.
time you guys get back. Yeah.
I say, Vincent, it's a little dark. I don't think they're gonna be open.
All right. Let's go head up to the bar, and I'll do it in the morning, I suppose.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
I think we could
Um,
use some rest, anyways.
So Abigail, 20 minutes later, you have your piece of dragon hide, and it's still dark for Brigger.
Awesome.
Lord.
Well, Burger, now that I have a purse made out of dragon skin, I'm ready to go.
Alright.
So I guess we'll just walk back while I talk to him the whole way through the talking box.
Just tell me a story while we walk. and
Yeah, I'll
follow
tell
you
him a
first.
story about my childhood or some shit.
Okay.
We can roll for how much he likes it or something.
No, he doesn't like it. Not a good
You
story.
hear random yawns coming from the black
Yeah.
cloud.
Actually, no, it's a pretty good story.
Oh, it's a great story, Burger.
Well, hold on, I wouldn't go that
I
far.
slept with a man. I was 112, and it was the town's water boy.
She's
It's a
only
pretty good story.
no, she's 130. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so it's fairly recent.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm following.
So,
Interesting story.
like an hour after you guys have been walking, you notice the darkness starts to fade, and over the course of maybe 30 seconds, it disappears.
Gregor comes striding out of his black cloud.
As soon as that happens, I go like this. I can see.
He notices that the sword I tossed him was a tree branch. Damn it, Vincent!
I'm like, I can't wait to use the. Oh, God.
Yeah. So they pull into town like an hour after you guys have left, or an hour after you guys have gotten there. What do you guys do when you get to town? It's definitely dark now.
I guess we're gonna sleep.
Okay.
I need to go get the bow and stuff, like replenish the missing things.
How far of a walk was it from the dragon to town?
2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a drink. I'm kind of depressed about how that whole encounter ended.
Okay.
Oh, and my friend, is she still there?
Your friend
Yila.
is still there. Yes.
Yila tequila.
Yila.
We did it, Yila! We killed the dragon. I told you we could.
Wow. She kind of looks at you guys, sees, she already saw Vincent come in, his like armor eaten to shit. Your clothes are like slightly charred all over the place. His clothes are charred all over the place,
Did she notice that I was unscathed?
She did not.
Damn it. All right.
Poor Technocrat.
Anything else you guys want to do before you go to bed?
Um,
No, I just have an apple juice and then I hit the sack.
Okay.
sleepy sleep.
Everyone, sleepy sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You all sleepy sleep. Morning rolls around.
Alright, I'm gonna head over to an armor right away.
Okay. You go to the armorer. He's there.
Evening.
Looking at his smith. Morning. He says,
As you can see, sir, my armor has been acid damaged. I need you to repair it, and I need to know how much that
how'd
would
you get
cost.
acid damaged?
I was killing a black dragon. Or actually, I was just kind of getting my ass handed to myself by a black dragon, but I was there for
Wait,
it.
you fought the dragon
I did?
and lived?
Mostly, yes.
How did you get away?
One of my friends is a cleric, and the other one is apparently very good at fighting without his eyeballs.
Well, I hope you didn't piss him off too much.
No, the dragon's dead. We killed
What do you mean the dragon? You killed. You guys didn't kill the dragon.
We killed the dragon.
You killed the dragon?
We did.
Well, shit. What happened to it? Where is it? Tell me the story. You got to tell me the story, dude.
Sure. So, we needed to kill this dragon because it's been quite the menace for you guys, and we set out. And it turns out it's a black dragon, which means it is able to dump acid on its assailants, and unfortunately it was able to do that to 3 of the 4 of us. But through the combined might and fortitude and general work ethic of our group, we were able to bring it down, and Now its carcass sits out there in the swamp for anyone that wants to go take a look.
Well, holy shit.
Yeah. I did not know how badass they were until it had almost killed me. But
Well, I mean, it's a dragon.
well, that's what I heard. I respect dragons a whole lot more now. I'll tell you that. But anyways, friend, is there any way you can repair my armor? I need it for my missions.
Yeah. He looks at it, side to side, goes, it's pretty badly eaten. You might as well just get some new armor.
You think it's that bad?
I mean, I don't think it can be patched. The effort to patch it would be less than the effort to make it from scratch.
How much for new armor, friend?
Well, I can melt that down and use that, and I can also do this other. And goes in his head and goes, well, and then he looks it up in the book to see what the price is. Full plate armor. He goes, well, considering that you have a lot of the materials that I could end up just using later, I can give you a discount, but it's going to be about 3,500.
Agreed, friend. Is there any way I could have you color and detail it the way I like, just a little bit different?
It says, though, I mean, that'll add cost to it, but yeah. What sort do you want? What sort of details do you want?
If it could just be black with, I suppose, silver streaks in it. Is that possible?
Black armor, silver streaks? Yeah, I can make that happen.
All right. Most appreciated, friend. Here, I'll give you half now, and I'll give you the rest when you finish. Does that sound fair?
Well, I'll need materials to purchase things. Why don't you just give me 2K now, and then the
2K now
1500.
sounds fine. That's totally fair.
Excellent.
So I hand him the gold.
Okay. He has accepted the gold from you.
All right. And then I guess I just walk out with like whatever I'm wearing under my armor, and my sword,
Yeah.
and 2 daggers, and then the assortment of things that I carry. But
Yeah,
it's not
your
much.
backpack and all that stuff.
Yeah. And then I head back to the
Slightly
bar.
damaged back.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that you do not have your armor on, you are significantly lighter. You're only carrying 43 pounds of equipment.
Nice.
You still have your shield.
Yes. Oh, is that damaged too?
No, your shield is fine.
Okay. It was the armor and the sword that were the major things, right? And then my backpack broke, so it dumped out into the water. And
Yeah, like some stuff fell out, some things got eaten in it, but overall you're fine.
okay.
Can I go buy back the things I need, like a bow, string, and what else did I need?
Whatever you want.
I think your crossbow itself died, didn't it?
No, I think it's the rod. I think it's just like the string.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Didn't you lose all your gold?
No,
I think all the gold melted.
no.
Some of it fell out of her bag.
I saved it.
It fused together and did like one of those Game of Thrones season 1 where it like poured the gold on his head, but it happened to Miss Mogwaggles. That's how she died.
Like sitting in a pool of molten gold.
No, Game of Thrones season 1 where he
Yeah.
like pours it on his head. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So then she has a golden ferret, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
If it encased the ferret inside.
So what did I need? I needed like string for my bow and like a bag to carry my shit.
Yeah.
I need something else that I lost. Like,
I mean, you just need string for your bow. Everything else will just lump together in some small change.
okay.
So give out like 5 gold for all your equipment.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure the bow wasn't destroyed, just the string.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, did the silver duck survive? Did you roll for that?
Yeah, silver duck is fine.
Okay.
Wait, who has the silver duck?
Abigail does.
Wait a minute here.
She stole it off
Yeah.
of Tuttigub.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just still on Tuttagub's character sheet.
What of mine melted? I think only one thing, but I don't remember what it was.
I don't know, dude. Looking at your sheet
And then
right
Brago's
now.
like, well, I guess it was nothing then, actually.
Yeah, I guess nothing melted.
No, I think all your stuff is fine. I don't think you.
No, you saved for everything, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
You
I
fucking
feel like
saved
I failed
No,
one
no,
roll.
the hat. The hat melted.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
at the
hat.
very end.
The
Yeah.
hat.
That's what I lost.
And not a single fuck was given on that day.
I mean, I gave a fuck, but
All right, I'm gonna. So Abigail's off, like at an armor or whatever, and let's assume she comes back.
Mhm.
I'm gonna address the group and say, "Well, friends, is next on our list that we head off to Elven Land, or what say you all?"
Well, weren't we heading south to somewhere else before this?